expecting me? Surprise, surprise. Yeah, it's my moment with you today.
Wow.
Oh, this hour. You can have your seat. Please sit down. And you can now tell me to sit. Because I'm your guest. How are you all doing?
Well.
I'm trying to place back. Congratulations, head of house. I'm trying to put, same faces, same. You people look fresh, oh. As in, like, no sun, nothing. You look so fresh. So, how has it been? I'm here to interact with you, for you guys to talk to me. Any questions, any answer, anything I can talk to you about, anything you want to know more about life, challenges, my big break moment, how growth, and so have you been reading the book?
Yeah.
Who has finished? You finished the book?
Yes.
How many of you?
Almost done. Get back
You people are computers, though. You guys are rocking. So, do you have any question for me? Let's start from the book. Anything do you have?
How were you able to gain all this knowledge? Like both in religions, both in science, both in life as a whole? Like you literally put everything in that book. How did you get the knowledge?
One thing you have to understand about life is we all have different views. We all have different religion. What we do, we have Muslim, we have pagan, we have Christians, So if you really want people to sink in with your ideas and what you have to offer, you have to generalize it. Because if you focus on a certain thing, like, okay, if your book is all about this religion, blah, 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 like that, some people will be nonchalant to touch the book. You understand? Some people will say, please, it's not for me. This is Sharia book or this is this. But because I wrote about growth, how you face life, if you have challenges, how you come out of it. So it's basically for everybody, not for a particular person or persons. You understand? If you're talking about life hustles, life battles, life challenges, growth, how to get into your next stage of life, how to get things done, it's something that affects everybody. It does not affect only Christians. It does not affect only Muslims. You understand? For example, when it comes to things happening, let me use Nigeria as an example. If there's a fuel hike, do we have people that it affects and not? It's for everybody. If you're buying fuel, it's the same price for everybody. So my book is all about getting everybody, no matter your religion, no matter your understanding, no matter how you see life, no matter your reasoning, we all face the same challenges, but maybe in different ways. You understand? It's not really a smooth ride for everybody. So you talk about everything, every perspective of life that people will understand. You will see somebody that will tell you, oh, chapter 1 is talking to me. Another person will tell you, chapter 1 is neither here nor there. Chapter 6 is me. So you have to speak to people differently because people have different views, different perspectives, different ideas. And basically, you're talking about life. Okay. Okay. Thank you.
For a mighty like this, how long will it take to put these things together? Because like she said, is vast, and then you touched basically every area for teenagers, for business people, for career persons. So is it something you've been writing and then you just decided to let it out now, or you just sat down, devoted some maybe a few months or weeks and years to put it out?
Like about 9 months.
9 months. Man, were you not doing other things at?
I was. When I say 9 months, it doesn't mean you sit down and you're writing it. You understand? It's something that you have to discern, look at. At times, when I go out, when I face my daily activities, I will get an idea and I will come back and jot something down.
Okay.
So it takes time. To write a book is not it's not 1 week. You won't get everything you desire to put into the book. Okay.
Okay, thank you very much. I'd like to know when your big break moment was, what it was, and talk about the mind, action, and results. How are you able to help your mind process that it was your big break moment? How do you take action on it? And when you saw the results coming, how were you able to handle it? Was it overwhelming? Were you able to balance it with your other aspects of your life and stuff? Thank you.
Okay, let me start with by telling you that my big break moment, I had a lot, not one, not two, not three. I had a lot of big break moments. But the thing there is that at each stage, I was entering another higher level. Like as if you're climbing a step, okay? You might have a little challenge that will set you back a little. Then you climb, maybe you're on step 7 and you have a challenge, you step back to step 5. Then you face that challenge, think about how it's going to work. Most of the things that happen to us when we backslide or break down, when we face challenges, number 1 is fear. We fear that we can't make it again. We have done that. We are not going anywhere. So, coming to your question, my first big break moment was when I was in university. Okay, when I was in school. I am somehow, I grew up being a business-minded person. I am somebody that believes in hard work. I have to earn whatever I want to achieve in life. I have to work towards it. Okay, if you're in school, you might see some people, oh, I want this, I want this, I want this. But when I was in school, my idea was like, if I want this, I can work to get the resources that will make me earn this. That was my mindset. Just like what you're saying, you have a lot. The way you people are seated down here now, you have a lot of ideas in your mind. But you find out that you procrastinate, you sit back, you don't move, you don't talk, you don't think of how to bring it into action. So my own way of life, or my own big break moment in stages, I had a lot. Basically, most people will not tell you they have only one big break moment. I had a lot, but in different stages. I had my big break in university. I had another big break in my NYSC as I was 7. Let me use an NYSC as an example. When I served in Abuja. So my call-up letter and everything that was posted to NNPC. And that time I was like, NNPC. I was checking at the Alawi. You understand? I was checking at the Alawi. I was like, so I noticed that the allowance they're giving in the bank was much more than NNPC. But then I didn't see it like, okay, NNPC oil company, probably I'm going to grow and somehow and blah, blah, blah. So I now said, okay, that since they didn't post me to the bank, and my course mates and my camp mates that they posted to the bank were having major, they were going to pay them bigger monies and everything. I didn't know anybody that is working in the bank like that is going to help me. What I did, which so many people will not do, which it's in the book as well, you have to make a move. whether you know anybody or not. You make the first step. So what I did is I walked up to the bank, entered the bank, looked left, right, and I saw a lady coming out, and I greeted her. Oh, I'm a youth copper, blah, 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 blah. I want to serve in the bank. And she looked at, I asked her, I said, please, do you work? And she said, yes. She looked at me and now said, okay, that they are taking coppers, but I should just try. But it's in Lagos. That I have to go to Lagos. I was in Abuja, that I have to go to Lagos to do the exam and everything. Some people will be discouraged at that moment. You probably start checking transport money, where am I going to, blah, blah, and stuff like that. So I am somebody that I take a lot of risk right from childhood. You know, so I had to, because I didn't want to do my youth service. I don't know how much they were paying them. I think what they were paying them in the bank then was 3 times what they would pay us in NNPC, because youth corpers we were serving. So I had to I took her advice. I went to Lagos, did the exam, came back, reported back to her, as in went back to the bank to tell her, oh, I've done the exam, I don't know. She was like, I'm very determined, that she likes my spirit. That's no problem. You know, she was happy the way I was being consistent. Thank you. I was coming back to her to thank her, and I will go and I'll come back. I will say, please, do you know the results? So she took interest, like, who is this person? So she had to help and, you know, check and everything. And fortunately, I got the job. So to me, it was my big break, because I wanted to be there. I did it by myself with the help of a lady. It's not like I, you know, had any connection or auntie or uncles or something. With the help of a lady. But she taught me something, and I learned from her. You know, in life, when you grow, people you meet, you tend to get something from them, whether they are small or bigger or more exposed than you. Everybody has a gift that you have to give. You might not have my type of gift, but I will have something that I will need from you tomorrow. If not today, I will need it tomorrow. Nobody's complete. We all make up each other. So what I learned from her is she taught me to help